yeah, as Deborah said, I've spent the last, it's 12 or 13 years making television programs. Before that, I was a scientist. I was a plant cell biologist for some time. But I decided actually I was better at talking about science than I was ever going to be at doing it. Two nice mixing bowls with handles in slightly unusual positions. So you take your hemispheres. That goes on there. You line them up, and then you pump the air out from inside the hemispheres. No hissing, that's good. And if I pump the air out, and with just a few pumps of the vacuum van, quick test, drop down, I shall come amongst you. All that's holding them together, all I've done is pump the air out. Before I do this, it is traditional, or at least I have this theory, that experiments work better if they know you're going to applaud them afterwards. So here we go. It does buckle rather disturbingly because it's not meant for my weight. Here we go. Ooh. Ta-da! You'll notice I don't swing on it. It goes bang! Ah, brilliant. Now, the Marty Jopson, it was high pressure steam. I'm using just high pressure air. So let me, will it reach the first row? I don't know. It's quite difficult because you're quite low and I'm quite high, so I get a bit of extra sort of trajectory. I don't know, we'll find out. This valve, it should squirt it out. Here we go. Nearly gotcha. It'll keep going for quite a long time. The air pressure, it doesn't use up much pressure. Oops, sorry. It doesn't use up much pressure. And you put a little bit of the bicarb into the well. And obviously you can buy all this stuff. It's dead cheap. Lemon juice, bicarb or vinegar. But if we mix them up by just turning it over, they begin to react. And if I haven't got a dud, which is... Oh, there it goes. I have here 40 that I made earlier. So let's set them off, shall we? He called it the light pipe. And what you do is you take a beaker, a vessel of water, and you put in it a hole, okay, with a pipe coming out of it. And you put that in there like that, so that the light shines down the pipe. But if you now pull the plug on that, you would expect the light to carry on in a straight line. But it doesn't. What happens, as I slosh more water on the stage, is the light remains trapped inside the stream of water. So if I put my hand there, you can see the light shining on my hand, yeah? And it stays in my hand all the way up to the top. There it is, all the way down. It stays trapped inside the light. This one, this is fabulous, but this one only works for about half the people in the audience usually. You have to really stare and kind of go a bit intense. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to flip to a picture which is just a picture of me in black and white. So this picture is inverted, so all the colours have been inverted. Are you ready? Keep looking, don't look away. Did you see it in colour? Yeah, it's good, isn't it? Just for us, oh, brilliant, easy. I didn't do anything. It's called Cayley's whirling arm, or a whirling arm, because obviously they always drop Cayley. And he found that if you adjust the angle to 7 degrees, and that's not 7, that's a bit more, but it's about there. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, that was pretty close, wasn't it? Do you want to grab them for me? There's Galileo going, blah, 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 talking. There's the Leaning Tower of Pisa, and that is Don Giovanni de' Medici, who was presumably the patron, but isn't very interested in science. The physics works out approximately the same as if you're dropping them. So you can really look at dropped objects a bit more closely. And if I roll that down there, it rings the little budgie bells. Now, I don't think he had budgie bells, but he certainly had one of these. And he did put bells on them. It's dangerous because it involves this thing. You're laughing. She's laughing at me, and he's laughing at me. Quite a nice carrot. It is going to be inserted into this. It's the laser-guided carrot. So there's the laser. I will attempt to fire the carrot at that piece of wood there. You load your projectile. Like that. Then you have to tamp the carrot down. Which in itself is quite lovely. And it's quite a nice piece of science. I genuinely am always very nervous doing this because it's quite dangerous. Here we go. Launching the mighty carrot cannon. Line them up. Okay, so this is why you need to be watchful of carrots. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1. Thank you very much.